What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about communal narcissists. Narcissistic people that do good deeds with the intent on being paid back later. Stay tuned, like and subscribe.
People who get stuck on the fact that the narcissist was there to support them and be there for them.
Yeah, that is exactly true, because some narcissists and toxic people have hero complexes and want to appear to be good people, want to appear to have good images and do good deeds for everyone. So if you're online and you see that narcissists only do things for themselves, that narcissists only are out to serve themselves, you'll get a narcissistic person like myself that is altruistic, that's out here to try to help people, and it'll confuse you in real life. That person can't be a narcissist because narcissists are never helpful. But when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, no good deed that they do for you goes unpunished. They store the good deeds and things that they do for you like in a little bank account, and they like on a little debit card, and they swipe it every time they do something wrong to you. Hey, don't forget I did this for you. Swipe. Don't forget that time you were hurt and I was there for you. Swipe. Hey, I know I cheated on you, but you remember you broke your leg and I had to take care of you. Swipe. They'll do good deeds for you, but they expect something in the future for it and things like that. Not all narcissistic people are the same, y'all. Some will actually do good things. So welcome back. So that creator's name at the beginning, her name is Sinful. I'm going to tag her in the comment section and whatnot, the description, so you can find her page and know who she is and whatnot. She's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. But yeah, a lot of people get confused when they encounter or they end up dealing with communal narcissistic people. Communal narcissists are people that they do good deeds, y'all. They are in positions of power to make themselves look good. Communal narcissistic people do a lot of donations to charity and things like that. Communal narcissistic people do, they do a lot of good deeds. They help out people with the intent on just protecting their reputations. I had to get that across of it. Just to protect their reputation, just to appear as good people. But we know that a lot of narcissists and toxic people like to appear as good people because, like, reputation means a lot to most narcissists. It just does. That's just a statement of fact. That's not me making something up. Reputation means a lot to narcissistic people. But you get a lot of people online who talk about narcissists, who talk about narcissism and toxic relationships and things like that, that say things like, all narcissists are selfish and only do things for themselves and this and that, and the third and whatnot, which, it is true in a lot of cases. Like, yet narcissistic people tend to be selfish people and do things for themselves. But when people say statements like that, like blanket statements, and make it seem like all narcissists do that and don't do good deeds, they can kind of set you up. Because if you thinking that all narcissists no narcissistic person will do a good deed, will take care of you, will do stuff out of the kindness out of their own hearts and things like that, it can trip you up because you like I said in the beginning, you'll meet a narcissistic person like myself, and I do a lot of good deeds. But it's like I actually like helping people for the joy of helping people. I know people are going to say, well, Lee, you do this for fame and you do this for y'all. Do y'all actually think when I made my first video on the way to therapy, May 19th of 2020, that I thought I would be in this position right now? I have another TikTok. Oh, I got it, y'all. But seriously, that's the mindset. Communal narcissists are in positions of they do good deeds. Like, communal narcissists could be a pastor at a church. Oh, the pastor, that's the pastor. They can do no wrong. The pastor. And you see a lot of pastors that are horrible people, literally horrible people. Just out here cheating, making babies outside of their marriage, just doing horrible things. But guess what? They the pastor. So people, if it comes out, people deny it. People will doubt it because it's the pastor. I'm a good person. I have to be a good person. I'm a pastor. I'm a firefighter. I put out fires. I save lives. I'm a police officer. I save lives. I fight crime and things like that. I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse. Positions of, just positions like that, cultivate good deeds. They cultivate good energy and things like that. They cultivate, a good image. I'm an attorney, and I run a nonprofit for homeless people. I donate to charity. I make massive donations to charity just to appear like a good person and things like that. You know what I mean? So that could be part of it as well. I know, like I said, I know a lot of people get into these mindsets where you think that narcissist is just a blanket of like one size fits all type of thing. Which it is absolutely not. Narcissism is not a one size fits all. every narcissistic person is going to be different. Yeah, the traits will be similar, but they'll be expressed in different ways. Like I said, the communal narcissists, they hold positions of power that make them look like good people. I'm just being hot. I'm just keeping it hot with you, keeping it hot and ready, like a Little Caesar's pizza. I tell y'all that. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with a communal narcissistic person, it can confuse the hell out of you. But like I said, they do, like, intent matters, y'all. I know a lot of people do good deeds just because they want to appear as good people. Intent matters. A lot, not all, a lot of narcissistic people, especially the communal narcissists, do good deeds with the intent on being paid back later. Like I mentioned in the short video, it's like a debit card. They swipe it whenever they get in trouble. Hey, you remember I took care of you? Swipe. Hey, you remember I lent you that money 6 months ago when you needed help? Yeah, you should forgive me for whatever I did for you. Swipe. You mean they doing things like that? And this is not a debit card. This is my remarkable 2 extra pinheads and whatnot. They'll swipe that good deeds debit card all the time. Hey, I'm a firefighter. I save lives. Swipe. I know I cheated on you, but I took care of you that time when you were sick. Swipe. They continuously swipe that debit card. Their debit card has an unlimited balance. You can't ever say I didn't do anything for you. You can't say I've never been there for you. You can't say I never gave you anything. You can't say this. You can't say that. A lot of the communal narcissists have the intent on setting you up for later. It's like setting you up. Hey, I'm going to do this good deed right now, but later on, you're going to hear about this good deed. So I say intent matters. You will very, very rarely get a narcissistic person that does something from the kindness of their own heart with no intent on getting paid back for that ever. Like, you can being married to a communal narcissist can be extremely difficult for you because they have this image of being a good person. Hey, my husband or my wife, they treat me horribly. They beat on me. But guess what? They're the lead surgeon in the town. They just donated $100,000 to charity to get people off the streets, to take care of it, to fight cancer or whatever. They're going to get the benefit of the doubt. Communal narcissistic people typically get the benefit of the doubt because their image is, they typically have good images. And as I tell people, I know it blows people's minds sometimes, the stuff that I say, but it's absolutely true, y'all. That, like I said, you have to be wary and have to be prepared for communal narcissists, because they will absolutely wreck shop. They will absolutely mess with your mind and things like that. They will absolutely do this and that. I'm just telling you, I'm just keeping it hot and ready for you. Just be wary of communal narcissists. They're doing too many good deeds, and if they ever bring up a good deed if you ever catch them in something, and they bring up something that they did for you 5 years ago, you might be dealing with a communal narcissistic person, y'all. You might be dealing with a communal toxic person. The possibility does exist. Is it a guarantee that you're dealing with somebody like that? Probably, maybe not. But the possibility does exist. So regardless of where you are and who you're dealing with, protect yourself. Because if you don't protect yourself, you're going to get caught up with this type of person. I just promise you. And it could very well ruin your life. It could very well ruin your life, ruin your existence and things like that. So you have to protect yourself against people like that. You mean? If they're keeping a tally, or they're keeping a Rolodex of all the good things that they do for you, you might be dealing with a communal narcissist, y'all. You just might. Is it a guarantee? Again, it's not a guarantee, but you might be dealing with a communal narcissist. You just might. I promise you, you just might. So again, protect yourself at all costs. But how do we protect ourselves, Lee? Set boundaries. If somebody keeps doing good stuff for you, but they keep bringing it up later, try to not let this person do good deeds for you, because if they're going to keep bringing it up later, it's not from the kindness of their own heart. It's them loading up that debit card. Swipe, so they can swipe it later against you. I'm just keeping it real with you, because you have to. They're going to swipe that debit card on you. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I really, really do. I know people just see my page and stuff like that. No, as much as y'all say y'all learn from me, I learn even more from y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.